Hello, how are you doing?
Hello. My name is Dmitry. I'm gonna conduct today's interview. I'm a senior engineer at Hupsy.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I've been working here. I joined Hupsy recently, and like, how can I say it? Let me introduce a bit to Hupsy, if you don't mind.
Yeah, okay.
Just to
Go ahead.
introduction. So this is basically a real estate company, and which specializes in property selling and mortgages,
Yeah.
mortgage broker. And our IT department builds a platform for our agents to expand, so, especially in European Union.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm here leading different streams for real estate branch, and we're hiring engineers to deliver stuff quicker. So to enable our agents, as our business to expand.
Mm-hmm.
So could you please introduce yourself?
Yes, I'm Evgeny. I've been working for company Lexoft for 4 years, and also I would be staffed in a specific client like proximity, which kinda uses the same, I would say, idea that your company, I would say. It's like is specialized on digitalization of the like meetings and annual general meeting for public companies. It's like there is a company that have, for example, some annual general meeting, and they would like to make a meeting to actually, for example, vote for some new I would say income for the shareholders. So on their behalf, they sent us notification regarding the meeting, and we ask the depositories, which is currently banks, to provide us some specific information about the shareholders, some beneficial owners, and the equity on the particular branches. So after we collect all this information, we create a ballot from this for this particular holdings, and after that we create some specific forms to actually and send them to the some holding some funds on which behalf actually some shareholders actually operate their positions, and they actually vote on their behalf on this particular meeting. So on this company we have three domains. It's like one is it's like two domains. One is actually voting department, and the other one is actually holdings and balance department. I'm working on holdings and balance department, which we have like two teams. One team operates with provided holdings and generates and generates from it some balance information, and other one is actually to request some holdings and holders information from the depositories like banks. And I'm working in a team that actually operates with the branches, with the banks, and we have several clients on which we have some specific microservices that have a specific API for specific bank, and request some holdings and holders information. Also, we have some lambdas on AWS that provide some specific operations. One is actually to request some additional information from the specific I would say counter agent, to provide some meta information regarding some meetings and some public companies. And the second one is actually just provide some necessary information for internal processes. So it's like one of them is actually written in Python and another one in Java.
Mm-hmm.
So
And what's your role?
I have like my role currently is a backup of the team lead in the team. It's like we have 6 developers, 2 test engineers, 1 product, and 1 project manager.
And are you hands-on at the team lead?
Yes, it's actually every time my team lead actually go into vacation or it's like unavailable, I am the one who actually take a step to provide some necessary information to the sales team to fix some.
I mean like, do you do coding yourself?
Yes, of course, yes. It's
Yeah,
like
okay.
our team lead also make the codes, so yeah.
And then which language do you specialize?
I'm specialized in Java. Also, I'm a little bit switched currently in Python because we have also some specific microservices because we kind of merged with a different team which services are written in Python. So I currently also getting used to writing in Python as well. So
Okay.
yeah.
But are you okay to have an interview in Java today?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Let me briefly introduce what's going to happen today. So, but this is just the first session where we assess your initial skills, like basic skills, and like we use Kotlin, but like it's okay to do Java. And I'm like 20 years experienced Java developer. I started doing Kotlin here. No, I was doing a little bit before. But here, like, the whole project is in Kotlin.
Yeah.
So
I also have some experience to actually writing in Kotlin. I do some, but it's not in the production level because it's not up to me to.
It's okay. Like from what I learned, like Kotlin is quite easy to use to learn. Like not much difference. Okay, so I'm gonna give you some code snippets where you need to like deliver some kind of production ready code, like which is how can I say good for pull requests. Create a pull request and kind of delivers it to production. Like what I mean by production, like it shouldn't be working application. Imagine you are developing a library which will be used by others, but this library has to be resilient, right? So you don't know who's gonna call it, how it's gonna be called, how it's gonna be used. Also, obviously, you need to prove that your code is working as expected.
Yeah. Okay.
What else? So you can't Google, but you don't need any specific knowledge. It's pure Java, like no frameworks, nothing like that.
Okay.
Also, like you're an engineer, you're free to modify the code how you want, how you feel it. Like that, this should be the right way, in your opinion, right? Because we're not a big company, we can't afford micromanagement, so it means like each engineer has to be responsible for what he's doing, and nobody's gonna tell you like you need to develop this method or this class, right?
Yeah. Actually, sounds reasonable.
Yeah. What else? But you can use GDK in full, like any classes from GDK. You can look at Java code, like no problem for that. Okay, I'll give you some. If you don't mind, can you share your screen? Do you have an empty project?
Yes. Olena already shared with me some insights regarding this one. So
could you share your screen?
Yes, so current
Close.
app, window, entire screen. Yeah, let's do it this way.
I'll send you a code snippet.
Got it? Okay.
Give me a moment.
Okay. Let me just create some. So its name, it's account.
Yeah, basically two classes, account and money transfer service.
Okay.
So, yeah, so basically what you need to implement, you need to implement money transfer service. So all the accounts, like all the data stored in memory, no database is nothing like that.
Mm-hmm.
Accounts are unique in JVM, right? So each account with the same ID kind of is a singleton within JVM.
Okay.
Right? So also take in account that you don't know how this code is going to be called. Like potentially we can have thousands of accounts, and I can transfer money to you, you can transfer money at the same time to someone else, that guy can send back to me, and I can send to you, you can send to me, and everything at the same moment.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Right, and the results should be correct at the end.
Okay. Probably I grasp the idea of this challenge, so let me start. So first of all, let me just take a look on the thing.
If you have any questions, yeah, feel free to ask.
I would say, let me just like start the live coding, and if I have any questions, I would like ask him during the process. So first of all, what I've just noticed that we are working with the balance, so it's like actual money. So to be safe, actually, I would start using some big decimal for this one.
Why?
Because it's a kind of safest way to provide to not miss some specific decimals after the like comma. It's like it's more need to details regarding some like tiny numbers. It's like which is could be get rid of in some like plain plain types such as integer, long, or like something like float, double, etc. So let me just assume that in this case it could be useful more clearly. So and here also would be like big decimal, and let me just also fix it here, big decimal. So okay, so currently we have like our service which is not implemented yet, and also our account. So regarding this also, I would like to assume that we have like a lot of our customers. So I would also prefer to use long as an ID to be more sure that we won't miss any, like we not provide some missing IDs for the account. So currently what we have, nice. Okay, so let's start writing some tests already. Just for this money transfer, it would be much easier to actually provide some behavioral, and after that we could start implementation. Okay, so first of all, let me just private final money transfer service and make some tests for this one. First of all, let me test some negative scenarios, such as for example, we can't actually add money transfer money from two account to from account to two account, because we have like not amount of, we don't have like this particular amount of money on this service. So test when, okay, test when there is not enough money to transfer, and we have like account 1 from new account as well with 2 account, and we have initial decimal amount like 100, and we try to actually transfer some money. So on this case, we have like only ID will be, I would say, 1, and the initial amount will be value of 10, and here we have something like this one. So in this case we need to make it like assert that oh no, I thought it froze, for example. Search for like illegal state abbreviation class and some supplier. Okay, so after that let's take some tests. Void test. So what should be like some negative scenario number 2? For example, we have some, I would say, I'm not sure if I can test some concurrent scenarios on this case, so let me just start typing some positive scenario when there is enough money to transfer. So we just copy paste everything in this, and here we just what actually it's void method. Okay, so in this case I could make some assumptions that we have like something like this, and now just test it. Assert that from okay, I don't have like Lombok here, so let's would you mind if I just transfer this one into the record, because I guess it doesn't have any
Up to you.
much difference. I'll just provide some safe points under out of the box. In this case, we just have everything in place in a more smooth way. So yeah, and currently I have like balance would be is close to, okay, let's like is equal to to 8. I'm not sure it's the best way to actually work with big decimal this way, but let's find out. And 2 should be 120. Okay, so currently we have like 2 different scenarios for the test, and now we can see that actually both of those scenarios have failed because we haven't implemented it yet. So let's go to the service.
So what's the second scenario?
The second
test when there is enough. Okay.
Yeah, it's just positive scenario because it's like what we should expect. I would also provide some scenario where we have, for example, some.
For instance, I don't quite get it, the scenarios, right? So, like, why they should be both positive? Because
both positive.
I look at IDs and they're the same, right? So you cannot transfer to the same.
Yeah. Thank you very much. It's just like some mistake. Okay, so we have like some banks. So let me also provide some, for example, database. In this case, it's like a repository.
No. Don't overcomplicate. As I was telling initially.
Okay.
Everything is in memory. No database is nothing.
No, by database I mean some just hash map to actually get some account by ID or something like that.
Okay.
It's not overcomplication. It's just like some. Okay, on here we can have like some final map with like long accounts by ID hash map, and here we have some like get account by ID, and we have some, for example, private list of accounts. Or even simpler, just make it like public repository where we just list of accounts, and here we like accounts stream collect map to map. here we go. And here we could just count ID and function on the entity. So I would say that's enough. And here we just get or D, and here just provide some ID. Just provide some account. Interesting. So, and actually we just create a new scenario. It's like test when there is no account to transfer. Yeah. Okay. This one will be.
What do you mean there is no account to transfer?
It's like a scenario where actually, for example, we have a operation to transfer from to account, and we don't have such account in our system so I would prefer to actually
no. Please don't overcomplicate.
Okay,
right?
okay.
All the accounts just passed via parameters. Right?
Okay, then just get rid of this one, and I'm sorry, just let's start to actually implementing this stuff. So first of all, what we need to do is to take into account that we could have some concurrency scenarios. So let's make it like step by step, but we keep it in mind. So first of all, let's just we have a from account. So it should be like from account balance mine amount and two which are the minimum value of this. Well, no, that's not what I'm looking for. It should be like minus or some difficult. So we have like okay, let's actually just add the minus.
If you wanna reduce amount, it's called deduct.
Deduct.
No. Just deduct. But yeah, you can do add minus. But I don't know. Add or deduct.
I don't see deduct, and also
What we add.
it's like Yes, and I have like different troubles here because it's actually record. It's also immutable, so any manipulation with this one would cause us some. Okay, never mind. Just make it also class and make it. So, and make it public.
Substitute. Very cool.
Yeah. So currently we have some. Let's make it balance equals to balance equal to from balance subtract amount.
Subtract.
Yeah.
Subtract.
And 2, it should be work like 2 balance add amount. So this one it should work. No, it's not working because it didn't implement some specific scenario. It's like if from balance compared to amount. No? Else from. Okay, now let's test it. Yeah, makes sense. Helical state, yeah. Helical argument exception, and here we go. Yeah, actually it's simple miscalculation. Big decimal to integer. Yeah. Is equal to big decimal value of this way. Nice. Okay, so first step is just ended. Currently we just have like, if we have like one single thread operation, no worries, we just could do it all day and there is no any errors should be appeared. But unfortunately such operation should work in a multi-threaded environment. So on this case we actually need to be sure that we won't miss anything in a concurrent world. So in this case, let me just introduce some locks for this one. So it should be like, for example, private lock reentrance lock, which is actually the same stuff as the object synchronized block operation, but just more modern one, and with some modernization as just API. We don't need some specific operations blocks for this one. So let me just introduce like lock, and would they make it like, actually I just also a little bit change the code. This check won't be necessary to actually make in so it should be like lock and lock and lock. Okay, and this scenario, what we just did, we provided some specific scenario where we able to safely acquire the monitor of this lock to serialize the operation in the concurrent world for balance transferring. And I would say it's actually need to be in a try lock and finally lock and lock. Actually, what I just did is actually we have a scenarios, for example, when we would be like failed to actually like close the operation in a positive way. So in this case, we need to have some guarantee that actually we would release the monitor we just acquired. In this case, I use finally. Also, let me just take a look at this one, and I would say that I could provide some scenarios for this one as well. Okay, let's just make some void test transfer money currently. So in this case, let me just introduce some executor service. Let's make it like fixed new fixed thread executors, new fixed thread. Yeah, like it's this way. In this case, we could, and we have like two accounts like those ones. And we have, for example, some specific executor service, shutdown, creation, and here we just submit, where we put like one runnable that would gonna do right now. we just create the one like 10 runnable tasks for executor service, where we would try to actually subtract from two account some specific amount of money, and we would try to actually add the same amount of money back to this account. So let's make it like 1,000 and 1,000. On this case, we would have like two operations. One is to runnable subtract from account and add to account. Okay, in this case we just need we need to money transfer, example sum 10, and the second one would be the same, but we just make it vice versa. Okay, and at the end I'm expecting that the balance should be remain the same. Like 1,000 and 1,000. So let's just figure out that it's somehow works. So what I just did, I created 10 tasks for executor service to actually provide some concurrent scenario of transfer money manipulation. Like we're trying to subtract money from account, and at the same time to actually get it back to the very same account. So in this case, I've just provided some scenario where we
tried to run it several times.
Yeah, nice. So so what have, okay, first of all, and what scenario we just get? It's like we're trying to extract from this account. So I knew that actually it's not gonna work because we need to make it more clear to actually. So let's just provide some scenario. Log to account and log from account. So what I'm gonna do right now is just to provide the situation where we need to provide the separations like in a chain. It's like, first of all, we acquire log to retrieve the amount of money from the account, and after that we acquire the second log to actually add some money. In this case, we could end up in a deadlock, but it also should work in a
How are these two logs supposed to help? If, for instance, in your test you just have two accounts. What if you transfer like between thousands of accounts at the same time? You send the money. I send to you. You send to your friend. Your friend sends someone else. You have just two logs.
But what I'm just trying to guarantee that actually it's only one account should kind of acquire monitor for the account that we need subtract something. So it should be only in a usage of only one thread. On this scenario, we could monopolistically have the usage of this particular account, and no other account should get any information, any possibility to interfere. After that, when we just subtract money from this one, we trying to actually we're trying to log the second one. So first of all, we acquire one log. After that, we acquire the next log. On this scenario, we actually
I don't quite get how second log helps. You already logged this code by the first log. Like no other thread can do anything. You already logged. Like if you do this way, why do you need a second log?
Okay, because actually when we acquire one lock, we just
Like your test failed for a different reason.
yes,
Your
it's a
test,
concurrency.
your test failed not because of this code. Your test failed because how you implemented the test.
Mm. Uh, okay, let's
Have, have a look at your test first.
yeah, let's just revert the changes. Okay.
Like, have a look at your test and explain to me how it works exactly.
We provide like it's like 20 tasks for executor service on which we at first add money to account. Like we just subtract money from account, and after that we start adding it back from the account. So in this scenario,
and what's happening here?
it's like we acquire the monitor of this on the first operation. So
where do we acquire monitor? Where do we acquire monitor here in this test?
We acquired it like internally in the money transfer method transfer money. It's like it's like the whole safe trade operations are implemented here. So it's like we encapsulate it. And after that, so first of all, we just subtract, add money, and after that we just doing the same in a different add from account. Okay, actually
so you submitted tasks, and what's happening?
I'm submitting task, and on this task actually we just handling the internal state of those two accounts in the logs. So we kind of monopolize the operation between the services. On this case, I know that actually it's currently it's a race condition on which we actually failed to guarantee the result in the multiple runs, but I'm not quite getting why. And
no, you put a log. There is no race condition.
Yes,
but it failed.
Probably it's a visibility issue with the child threads and the parent thread. It's like on this scenario, I'm not guaranteed that actually.
No, it's not visibility. Why visibility? Like objects are shared in Java.
Yeah.
Do you know how executor servers work exactly? Like what they do with executor servers here?
Executor service create some thread pool which submit task and add it to the queue, and after that it just run it on a several in a different threads that was it was generated like at the beginning. It's like new fixed threads pool, just create a 10 like array of 10 threads, and kind of for every thread it has like his like queue on which he just submitted task from this operation. It's like this one just add to the queue some tasks, and after that it's
so you added to queue, right? an executor service then runs your task somehow,
Yes.
right?
Mhm.
And then what's happening later?
Then this money transfer service operation that runs in some specific thread start manipulating with the accounts.
And then what? No, what's happening in this test?
In this task,
You submit, right? So you submitted 20 tasks.
yes,
And then what's happening?
and then I'm shutting down the executor service.
And what does it do?
It's put some specific poison pill into the queue that that notifies the executor service that it should be handle all the remaining tasks and shut down. So it's actually just waiting for all tasks to be executed, and after that just deconstruct the executor service and destroy all created threads.
Can you open this method and read Javadoc?
Initialize orderly shutdown in which previously submitted tasks are executed, but no new tasks will be accepted. Invocation has no additional effect if already shut down. This method does not await for previously submitted tasks to complete execution. Use await image to do that. Okay.
So did you get what happened?
I'm not waiting the proper execution of this. I need to
Yeah, so basically some tasks you submitted didn't run because shutdown was called before they were executed.
yeah.
So how do you make sure that all the tasks you submitted completed?
I need to join this thread until all tasks actually so I need to make it like current. I need to join current thread until yeah, I need to join this current thread to actually wait until this shutdown. But okay, let's assume. Yeah, it should be working in like try. It should already. No, it's not. Okay. I mean, some modern Java actually thread put executor service now is auto closable. So final.
You just read that closing. You just read closing executor service doesn't guarantee that all the tasks you submitted are finished.
Yeah, and now just finally executor service. Just okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's.
It's not quite correct way to do it. I'll just tell you. When you submit, it returns future. So you aggregate all the futures and then join them. That's the way you guarantee that all tasks you submitted finished.
Mm,
Submit method returns future.
yeah.
So you collect all these futures into collection and then iterate through the collection and wait and call get to make sure that all the submitted tasks finished. And then you don't need to do any shutdown, any await termination, like that. Get, call get. Get waits until it's finished.
I'm not sure it's gonna work this way because it's unhandled exception. Yeah, let me just do it like. Okay, let's just try to run it several times. Yeah, thank you for the hint. Actually, this part was for me like quite new, I guess.
Okay. Okay, we ran out of time. I think we're gonna wrap it up at this moment. So I'll leave feedback to our recruiter, and they will contact you about the further steps.
Okay, thank you for your time. It was quite
Thank you.
interesting. Thank you.
Have a nice day.
Bye.
Bye.